Hey, good morning. Welcome to the studio at Two Girls Treasure. How is everyone? Fix or repair daily, Ford. I did that for my brother-in-law. He's in Florida, and we tease because he's a Ford and I'm a Chevy. But I don't tease when I say if you're in Florida, prayerfully you are already on the interstate out. And if you're coming here, you're welcome. Come by, say hello, stop in, stretch your legs, take a deep breath. Everything's gonna be all right. Keep everyone in the path of the storm in your prayers. This is a big one. We were just looking at it, and the winds are up to 100 miles an hour. And it is a very, very large storm. So keep everyone in the path of that storm in your prayers, that they will be safe and God will keep his hand on them. We're gonna fix something. You know I love to fix things, and I have this cutie little ghost. Let me show you. Wait for it. You find the switch. Ta-da! He lights up inside. He's so cute. And he's broken. Good Lord, he's broken. You know that drives me crazy, but you also know I have a way to fix this. So let's do it, because he's too cute to throw away. 'Tis the season. So let's get started this morning as we continue with our sunflowers and pumpkins series, because it's been a lot of fun. Let me tip you down so you can see the whole workbench, all the tools and products and things. I have my mold sets out. I do have Verity because I love these leaves. Of course, I have my sunflowers, and of course I have my pumpkins. Pumpkin, who's got the... I love these pumpkins. So let's get these on here and make this little bandito look so much better. This is sad, y'all. It's sad when a cute little piece gets torn up like this, but I think we can fix it. I'm actually going to use, let me move all the things out of the way. We're having a studio session this morning. No worries about the storm, it's not here yet. But I was cleaning up my messes so we could have a guest come in and make a mess. Let me grab my gloves, because we definitely need gloves when we are doing our casting resin. So I'm not going to paint these or colorize them this time. I'm just going to go ahead and do the maker thing. Found my little silicone beaker. Love this piece of equipment. But I'm not going to paint them until I paint the whole thing. And I'm not going to colorize them because I'm going to paint the whole thing. So we're just going to go ahead and put them on, doll them up, and make this little ghosty cute again. I'm sorry I'm late, y'all. We're making storm prep here too, because we're gonna get, we're already getting some rain. It'll be okay. This is our amazing casting resin by Alumilite Products. Cures and turns white in 10 minutes. It really does, or less. 10 minutes or less. Let's start with our biggest piece. Let's stack some of these. I like my molds in their original packaging, I just do. But let's stack these castings as we go so that we can cover this entire hole, because that's a giant cavity. We need to fix that up. We can do it, we can do it. Let's pour resin, because who doesn't love to pour resin? Psh, I don't know, but I love it. All right, part A, part B. We are going to take our cap off. Love capping this. Let's go ahead and pull all that off as much as we can. I'm going to cap that back and shake it up. And if you'll notice, the side B does have sort of a yellowy color to it. It's supposed to, y'all. It's supposed to. It's okay. And I'm going to fill this up. 30 mils. I've got some bubbles in it because I shook it up. I'm okay with that. It'll be all right. Bubbles just give it a little bit of character, like some of those ugly pumpkins, right? So we'll move side B over there. We've got side A right here. We'll tink this off. And then we'll fill this up. Both of these mold sets take a lot of material. So don't hesitate to mix up 30 mils of each. That'll give you 60 mils of material. The pumpkin itself actually takes 83. That's a lot of material. Let's stir this really well. And even the sunflower, I've got it covered up with micas. It takes a lot of material too. I can't read it. I just got new readers and I can't read it. That's sad. I guess it's time to go to, don't even say it. Don't even say it. We're not doing it yet. I want the pumpkin to be the last thing on. We'll backdrop with the sunflowers and leaves. And I think we can make that fill in if we're careful about it. And then we'll dress down the side just to give it a little more zazz, a little more zhuzh. We'll dress down the side with our Veridis. Boy, with the storm coming in, that pollen game is strong today. If you have any allergies, I don't think I took my Optimize this morning, so I'm going to be allergy miserable today. My Optimize is an all-natural, plant-based product. If you need to know about it, ask me. I'll be glad to tell you, because when I take my Optimize, I do not have allergy issues. When I miss it, when I forget it, like I just did today, oh, I know it to be a fact. I know it to be a fact. I missed it. There we go. All right, let's slide this over and let's mix again. This time, we only have one leaf in here. And we really could use more than one. We really could. But I don't think we're going to get more than one. Not at a time. So what we'll do, well, we have this one little one. We can use that one too. There we go. Everything's covered. And let's go again. What we don't have in sunflower leaves will compensate for in pumpkin leaves. So let's go ahead and pour 30 mils again. Scrape the sides down when you pour. Scrape the sides of your little cup down so you get all the material, because the material that you're scraping off and scraping into your container, that's part of your 30 mils. And you want to make sure you keep this as close to accurate as possible so that your mix is just like it needs to be. Now, let me pour this and I'll show you something cool. We're going to run an experiment. Because isn't that what we do? Let's pour this leaf. Let's pour this leaf. And let's pour these leaves. We had enough to do that. Sunflower also. I like that. All right, let's make sure all our tips are covered. Got a little strenuous piece in there. We'll take that out. Here we go. Make sure all of our stems are filled in. They are. We're good. We are good. Now we just wait. We just wait for this. I've got brand new glue, our Tight Bond Quick and Thick. Just got brand new glue. I want to show you this. This is on the shelf at Two Girls Treasure. This is resin remover from Alumilite. Because what happens when you get resin on something and it just won't come off and you're sticky fingered, or let's say your cups are sticky because you're pouring and this stuff is petroleum based, so it's oily. What do? You put a little squeeze of resin remover in the cup, and you take your paper towel. Let's squish the paper towel down in there, and let's see if this really cleans out the cup and removes the sticky residue that resin leaves behind. Now, it got a lot of it out. I need another paper towel, and my fingers are sticky. And let's go ahead and squirt some on the outside because the outside is sticky too. You know I make a mess. But let's see what this does to the inside and the outside of the cup, because the object here is to remove the sticky and clean it up. And you know what? It did. It did. Now I've got a little oily residue on my hands, so I'm not really sure what this is made from, but I went from sticky to oily. However, my cup is now clean. My cup is cleaned out, and I can read it again, and we can use it again, and I think that is fabulous. So let's clean the other cup out while we're waiting. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Let's clean this out. Clean the side off. It has a nice locking cap on it too, so it won't squirt randomly. Put a little bit more in. We'll peel off another piece of paper towel. This is dissolves uncured epoxy resin, gently cleans hands and skin, minimizes stains on fabric and carpet. Oh, I know somebody needs that. I know somebody needs that. I don't know who, and I'm not naming names at all, but I know somebody needs that. We have it. That is 4 ounces. It's $12 for the container, and I swear to you, that's worth every dime. Let's see. If I just cleaned out 2 measuring cups, I did. Look at that. I'm all about it. I'm all about it because I hate putting my measuring cups away sticky, y'all. I don't like that, and I try to clean them out with alcohol wipes, but that's not good because alcohol messes up your castings. So let's peel this hot bad boy out of here. Shoo! Got a little bit extra on here. Let's peel that all off. There's extra little overflows. Fix or repair daily. That is what we do here. I guess we are a Ford, Ricky. It's okay. Now, let's mold this to fit right over that bad spot. Do we want this down low? We probably want this down low. Yeah, let's put this bad boy down low. We might have to trim off some of those edges. But if we put this down low, it covers most of the problem immediately. Let's get that flower on there. It's so pretty. All right, now let's get that glue out real quick and let's get that glued on while it's still warm and we can shape it the way we need it. Now I'm going to overcompensate with the glue on this one just because I know the challenge we have in shaping that. Would clay be easier? Absolutely. Of course it would be. Why would I do it the easy way, y'all, when I could do it the hard way? Right. Let's go ahead and we'll do the best we can right here. And I unplugged my heat gun, but it is within my reach. We'll just tip these little edges. I don't think they're going to tip. I think we're going to have to backfill in behind them, and I think that's okay. Let's let that sit right there. Ooh, it's nice and warm though. If you're cold, pour resin. It will warm you up. Now I've got glue all over me. Glue. So let's get that off. If you're just joining me, thank you so much for stopping in today. I really wanted to fix this little ghost. I didn't want him to die an unnatural and unnecessary death. He's cute. He lights up. And he had a hole in him. I'm trying to get my Facebook pulled up so I can see ya. I've been watching the storm, and yeah, there's a storm coming, that's for sure. There we go. Let's see where we are here. There we are. Hello, hello. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Sharon. How you doing, hon? I was so glad to see you yesterday. Thank you for coming over. I was very thankful to be able to visit with you and talk with you. Your project is amazing. And I can't wait to see it. And I hope you make like a hefty profit margin on it. Y'all, the little cabinet she's doing is superb. It is so special, and it's such a neat art deco piece, and she has really restyled it and made it pretty dang amazing. We'll share some pictures. I'm waiting for her to finish and feel really comfortable with it. All right, Ghosty. Can only heat it so much. Tell you what, round on round rolls. Round on round rolls. It's gonna roll anyway, but let's try not to just like make a complete mess with it. We're just gonna hold it down. There we go. Fill in this broken gap. If you're just joining us and you don't know what I'm doing, fix or repair daily. It's what we do around here. And I put that on there as a tribute to my brother-in-law in Florida, who is not exactly in the path of the hurricane, but is not going to be unscathed by it either. So just keep praying for Florida. They've had their fair share of hurricanes in the last few years, and this is a big one. So if you're traveling from Florida and you're in Carolina, stop in, take a breath, take a rest. You're welcome here. Come see us. You need some art therapy? Come see us. You're staying in town? Come see us. We are something to do. That looks cool. All right, we can work around the rest of it. Let's break out one of the leaves to put behind it. Now, all the gaps are not filled in, see? But if we take our leaf and go right in behind the petals on the flower, we can tip our leaf over. Glue. We need some glue. We can tip our leaf over and we can fill that gap in. Let's just set this in behind the sunflower petals and roll this on down. And then to stick those together, hold them tight, hold them tight. My tape is right there where my heat gun was. You'd think I would have grabbed it, but it takes a little while, y'all. Clay would have molded right straight to it. My problem with the clay is the durability. This is gonna get bumped and knocked. Clay would have conformed so much easier. But I want the durability that our resin offers. And we'll make this happen. Now look, it's staying, it's staying. Let's heat it. Let me get my rubber gloved hand out of the way so I don't heat my rubber to my hand. We need that section right there to lay down. We'll get it. This is working, this is laying down. Sunflowers and pumpkins. Sunflowers and pumpkins. Ooh, that's hot. Should we be able to move forward this weekend with our planned Family Harvest Festival, I want you to come by and see Leanne, my bestie. She is going to have all of the pumpkin and sunflower projects that we have done this month available for purchase with 100% of the sale proceeds to the Japan mission trip. 100%. If you purchase the materials to create your own, the DIY materials, we will still donate 10% to the Japan mission trip. But if you purchase any of the pumpkins and sunflower products that we have created doing these live tutorials this month, we will donate 100% of those proceeds to the Japan mission trip. So make sure you come by, get your Halloween and holiday decor items, and support our youth in mission across the world. Japan specifically, where there is such a need. There we go. Getting her done, getting her done. Look how cute that's gonna look. We'll fill all these gaps in. We're going to do that. I'm gonna use my weld bond, which is almost empty, as a brace right there, so it doesn't tump over, and we'll fill in this side. What are we gonna fill with? I'm glad you asked. We're gonna put another sunflower leaf in. We'll put it right here. That'll help fill some of that gap. And then we will start putting our pumpkin leaves in and around, in and around. I'll tell you what, we probably better go ahead and cast a pumpkin and lay a pumpkin in here. What do you think? I think so. Let's do that, and then we'll put our pumpkin leaves on. As long as we fill in these gaps and cover up that hole and make this not a piece of trash, something that nobody wants, then we will have accomplished our goal. So let's go ahead. Our big pumpkin may be too big. Nah, there's no such thing. But let's short pour it so it's not so thick and it is more pliable. Now it takes 83 mils to fill this pumpkin, and we're gonna pour 60. So we're gonna be a little bit shy, but that will give us a very thin casting, and it will be very pliable, very moldable. We might have some gaps. We might have some spaces that don't fill all the way in. I think that's gonna be okay in this instance. I think because of what we're trying to accomplish, it's not gonna hurt a thing. Pour your side A, pour your side B, stir gently so you don't stir up too many bubbles. And then let's pour that stem. And let's pour the floor of the cavity. Let's pour just enough to create the casting without over pouring, because we want this very pliable. All right, I think that's enough. We'll move those and we will use the rest right here. There we go. I'll spread that around, so maybe we do a partial here. There we go. 9:38. I think we'll have to put one more piece on and then call it a day. We have a studio session at 10 a.m. today, so if you come in, I will be right here. teaching and encouraging. And what I want to teach more than anything when you watch these tutorials, when you come in for a studio session, more than anything, let yourself be human. Let yourself be human, because you are the perfect human version of you. And I appreciate you so very much. We will have a good time this morning. You are welcome to come join. Studio sessions are typically available by appointment only, unless we already have an appointment scheduled, and then you just let me know you're coming so I can move some more stuff out of your way. And we'll get you in. We'll get you fit in. We'll get you working. We'll get you encouraged. We will love up on you. It will be a good time. Don't miss out. Saturday is the Family Harvest Festival. I'm going to let this cure up, and then I'm going to apply it. I'll take some pictures during the steps forward so you can see them. I'll do another little cute video for you, and I'll show you how this goes together. If you have a cute little piece of decor that got damaged, don't throw it away. Let's grab some mold sets and let's fill that gap back in. Let's make it cuter than it came from the store, and let's let it live another year or 2 or 10 with your embellishments, with your personalization. Prayers and prayers for everyone in the path of this giant storm coming. Stay safe, evacuate, and move out of the path of that storm. And if you are hosting people, or you have people coming in, or you're coming this way, stop in to see us. We'd love to say hello and pray for you. And yeah, everything's going to be all right. It is. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. It's Thursday, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. for another episode of Ford. Ricky, we love y'all. I'll see you soon. Bye.